people think the Christian life is this: denying yourself all these worldly pleasures so that you can get to heaven. But if you're a new creature, worldly pleasures are no longer a pleasure.
Nothing can satisfy us like the Lord. There's an invisible war going on, so I strike with the sword of the Spirit. Lyrics I write glorify the one who made it all. Watch for snares, the devil wants to see you take a fall. Called into fellowship of God's Son Jesus. He hung on the cross for me. What he has done freed us from the power of sin. Cause of him I've been justified, my old self died, and I've been filled with love inside. At the same time I have righteous indignation. False prophets with nothing but lies in the statements. People reject the truth, but I'm proof I was changed when God opened my eyes. I know I'm alive, amazing how he took me out the cage and set me free. Now my destiny, you'll be walking upon gold pavement. So different now compared to the days when I stayed bent. I'm writing sober-minded, a soldier of Christ, new creation. I'm here to tell mankind the Messiah was sent to save them. From God's wrath, the Lord's judgment you'll be facing. So place faith in the Father's Son who was taken. You felt upon himself, he was crushed and forsaken. My life here's a short duration, so until the end I'm dedicated to spread the gospel to the nations. Paul the Apostle used to be Saul who was hostile towards the way until he experienced regeneration. I'm crucified to the world and the world to me. Only the power of God can open eyes to see. I'm set free, praise Christ the King, he paid my debt. And when he died and rose, he took the sting out of death. I'm crucified to the world and the world to me. Only the power of God can open eyes to see. I'm set free, praise Christ the King, he paid my debt. And when he died and rose, he took the sting out of death. I've been cleansed by the blood of the Lamb, and Christ relates to our pain. He's God but was also fully man. Do you understand? The Father poured wrath upon his own Son, the one forgiven by the atoning work that was done. When I was born again, that's when the war with demons begun. Bold like David against Goliath, I fight and won't run. I come in the name of the Lord, just like he said. But my battle spiritual, the word keeps me fed. They say, wow, Raze has changed, yeah, the old me's dead. I can't see ahead, but scripture tells us what to expect. You burn forever if the Son is the one you reject. I must protect my ears and eyes from what's vile on earth. I've been crucified by Christ, made alive by rebirth. A man searching for the void, he's annoyed with the failure, cause only God could provide the remedy for what ails you. Jesus was nailed to the cross, I was born by his blood. Now I'm here to warn people like Noah before the flood. I know one day they gon' see what's up, and it's gon' be too late, like on the ark when the door was shut. Suffering was in the cup and the Lord drank it down. I pray more will cling to the cross instead of the bank account. If you say, shall we continue in sin, the grace may abound? God forbid. How come when you died to sin, still living it, giving your all in this life, you're not promised the next minute? I'm crucified to the world and the world to me. Only the power of God can open eyes to see. I'm set free, praise Christ the King, he paid my debt. And when he died and rose, he took the sting out of death. I'm crucified to the world and the world to me. Only the power of God can open eyes to see. I'm set free, praise Christ the King, he paid my debt. And when he died and rose, he took the sting out of death.
Therefore we have been buried with him through baptism unto his death, so that as Christ was raised from the dead through the glory of the Father, so we too might walk in a newness of life. We've not only has the old man been done away with, not only has the old man died, but a new man has come to take his place. That heart of stone is removed, and a new heart of flesh that will respond to God has been put in its place. Why? So that we walk in a newness of life.